Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Today, we'll be taking a look at i2 Notiforce, a solution to help you utilize your Salesforce CRM more effectively in the Korean market. i2 Notiforce is a solution that supports the sending of both mobile text and Kakao messages directly from the Salesforce platform. To give you a brief rundown of what we'll be covering today, first, we will start with a quick introduction to i2 Notiforce, what it does, and how it will benefit your business. I will also give you a brief introduction to the messaging platform KakaoTalk and why it is important in the Korean market. Then we will discuss i2 Notiforce's features in Salesforce Marketing Cloud, and we'll wrap up with the discussion on the various use cases for i2 Notiforce across Salesforce's core solutions, Sales and Service Cloud. So we'll begin with our introduction to i2 Notiforce and to the KakaoTalk messaging platform itself. There are two main reasons why we developed i2 Notiforce. The first reason was as a response to the changing marketing landscape in the era of hyper-personalization. According to Salesforce's State of the Connected Consumer report, more than 8 out of 10 customers say it's important for them to be treated as a person rather than as a number. It's time to move beyond simple segmentation, where traditional marketing campaigns categorize customers into groups such as where they live, what they do for a living, age, or gender, and instead incorporate individual personality traits into our marketing campaigns. i2 Notiforce enables your organization to adapt to this new reality by sending bulk, one-to-one personalized messages directly from Salesforce. This is why we developed i2 Notiforce, to address our consumers' need to be able to send marketing messages from a local number. We focused on removing the obstacles to our customer success by removing the frustration and financial burden of having their marketing content get instantly dismissed as spam. In developing i2 Notiforce, we also reflected the needs of businesses who want to utilize KakaoTalk as a marketing channel. Our solution enables businesses to send advertising and informational messages through KakaoTalk's Alimtalk and FriendTalk channels. But what is KakaoTalk exactly, and why is it important? In short, KakaoTalk is by far and away the most popular domestic messaging app in the Korean market, with more than 47 million active users domestically out of a population of 51 million. In fact, more than 98% of Koreans in their 30s use KakaoTalk as their primary messaging app. This stands in stark contrast to the rest of the world, where a mixture of SMS text messages, iMessages, WhatsApp, or Line are more commonly used. KakaoTalk has two primary messaging channel types, Alimtalk and FriendTalk. FriendTalk is a channel dedicated for advertising messages and is only available after a customer registers interest as a plus friend. Alimtalk, on the other hand, is reserved for informational messages such as updates to a customer's order status and therefore requires you to register a template with KakaoTalk before using it. As you can imagine, it's easier to get marketing consent from Korean consumers over KakaoTalk. This is because when you receive a KakaoTalk message, you know it's from a company you have already registered an interest in, which naturally increases the message open rate. The second reason why we developed i2 Notiforce is the Korean domestic market limitations of Marketing Cloud's Super Message. Currently, Salesforce Marketing Cloud supports the sending of email and mobile messages through the Super Message feature. Overseas, email is a popular marketing channel because it's easy to communicate with people and because you can see if they open your marketing messages. However, in Korea, tech-savvy users mostly ignore marketing emails with an average click-through rate of just 2.1%. As a response, domestic companies that have adopted Marketing Cloud are using text messages as their main marketing channel. However, Salesforce's current Super Message functionality processes messages through an overseas gateway, so the mobile messages that are being sent from an international number. Out of concern for phishing and to protect themselves from malware, most Korean consumers will not open messages that originate from international numbers. In fact, a unique trait of Korean messaging services is that the messaging platforms explicitly flag international numbers as suspicious, promoting this behavior. This happens to both SMS text messages as well as to KakaoTalk messages. The statistics here are pulled from Stevie's 2021 report on open rates for email, text messages, and KakaoTalk messages in the Korean market. Stevie is an official Kakao ad agency. As we've mentioned already, email open rates in Korea are remarkably low, with the majority of marketing messages being instantly dismissed as spam. Mobile messages have a 5 times higher open rate than email, but I don't think any marketer really wants a 10% message open rate. With this, we can see that utilizing Kakao Talk is a must if you want to deliver marketing content more effectively to a Korean audience. Advertising sent as Kakao messages have a 15 times higher click-through rate than emails and a 3 times higher rate than simple text messages. Now, i2 Notiforce doesn't only work with Salesforce Marketing Cloud. It also works with Sales Cloud and Service Cloud, two Salesforce solutions with customer-facing messaging features. In summary, the easiest way to increase your marketing message open rate and to prevent customer churn in the Korean market is to 1. Utilize Kakao Talk, and 2. Send messages with a local caller ID. With i2 Notiforce, i2 Max can help you get started on the path to increasing customer retention and customer loyalty in the Korean marketplace. Now we'll get into the specifics of how i2 Notiforce actually works. This is the Marketing Journey Builder screen for configuring campaigns in Marketing Cloud. After a simple installation of the i2 Notiforce module, you will be able to drag and drop an i2 Notiforce icon from Messages in the Activities section into the Journey canvas to configure your journey, all without any complicated coding. For today's demonstration, I added the configurable text message, Kakao Friend Talk, and Kakao Alim Talk icons from i2 Notiforce to the Journey Builder canvas in advance. We pre-made a simple marketing campaign called a journey. Our journey here consists of sending advertising messages to customers via text message, sending alerts to customers via Kakao Friend Talk, and finally sending a reminder via Kakao Alim Talk. Let's start by creating our first step in the journey using the text message template. For text messages, you can either use pre-registered templates to save time, or you can type and send your own text free-form. Now let's talk for a moment about the details of sending text messages. There are 3 main types of text messages. The type of messages sent will automatically change based on the number of characters used and based on whether or not an image is embedded in the message. SMS messages are text messages using 90 bytes or less of data. LMS messages are text messages using between 91 and 2000 bytes of data. And MMS messages are text messages that include an image. Images are limited to 100 kilobytes or less, JPEG extension only. When an image is attached, the message will automatically change to MMS regardless of the number of bytes used. You can either search for existing templates or register a new template by clicking the template button. I've planned a marketing campaign for my VIP clients, and because I've uploaded a JPG image file, you can see the message type automatically changes to MMS format. You can also embed custom variables such as the customer's name or city in the message using the buttons at the bottom of the screen. These variables will enable you to automate the personalization of messages that get sent in bulk. So now that we've completed the first text message, let's create a Friend Talk template now where we will be able to send a second advertising message. This type of message can only be sent to customers who have added our company's Kakao Talk channel as a friend. You can register a template for Kakao Friend Talk messages just like you can for text messages. To do so, click the template button in the bottom right-hand corner. Here, I've loaded a template in advance. We can see a preview of the message, including the attached image on the right. You can also check the list below to see a list of templates that you've already registered, which can be useful for sending out regular marketing messages not associated with a particular event. Let's take a quick look at how we loaded in this template. After clicking the template button, the template search list pops up. Here, we simply load a previously saved template. Although, if you wanted to save a new template, you could do so using the Register Template button in the bottom right-hand corner. There are 2 main formats of Friend Talk messages, based on whether an image is attached or not. The first is text-only messages. These messages support up to 1,000 characters and between 0 and 5 buttons. The second type of message are messages that include an image. These messages support up to 400 characters. You can insert at most 1 image at a time, and the image URL can be found on the i2 Notiforce admin page after it is registered. Like the text message caller ID, Kakao Friend Talk's caller ID can also be registered when you sign up for i2 Notiforce, and it can then be selected with a drop-down button. Below that, you can see the button for whether or not the message is an advertisement. Because Friend Talk is exclusively for use with marketing message, this box is always checked. The 080 number used to unsubscribe can also be registered when signing up for i2 Notiforce. For the profile key value, select the profile key of your KakaoTalk business account. The profile key value is created when you sign up for i2 Notiforce, so if you don't already have one, don't worry about it. For Kakao Friend Talk, you can also add images with URLs and link URLs, but you need to do this from your i2 Notiforce admin page, not in the Marketing Cloud Journey Builder screen where we are now. Before sending your messages, you will need to select a time and a date to send the Friend Talk messages. Messages will queue and be automatically processed at the appropriate time based on this selection. You can also see what your message will look like if it sends a fallback text message instead. Note that the name of the company or text that can identify the sender must be written in the text message in accordance with the Information and Communications Network Act. If the advertisement box is checked, then the text "add" will automatically be inserted into fallback text messages. As for the 080 unsubscribe number, if this is checked, the 080 number used to unsubscribe will be included in the fallback messages. Next up is KakaoTalk Alim Talk. As we mentioned in our brief overview, Alim Talk messages are not for advertising, but are instead for alerts or reminders to the customer, such as shipping updates after they have ordered a product. Let's click this third i2 Notiforce journey activity. Kakao Alert Talk messages are limited to templates that have been pre-approved by KakaoTalk, so you'll need to get prior approval from Kakao before using Alert Talk as a messaging channel. Thankfully, you can easily submit a template approval request from your i2 Notiforce admin page. To select or view existing templates, just click the Templates button just like we did in Friend Talk. As you can see in our Journey Builder canvas, we have now configured our journey using all three types of messages from i2 Notiforce. These are text messages, Kakao Friend Talk, and Kakao Alim Talk. You can also use standard features from Salesforce Marketing Cloud as seen on the left in the same Journey Builder canvas. Now we've finished creating a journey with Marketing Cloud's Journey Builder. However, before we launch our marketing campaign to our customers, we should test it to ensure that it's working as expected. To do this, we will use the Validate button at the top of the Journey Builder. In layman's terms, validation is the process of finding value errors in the process to ensure that journeys can be implemented properly before proceeding to full marketing journey testing. In our demo today, no formula value errors were found, so the Validate check was successful. If no formula value errors are found, the message "Prepare for Takeoff" is displayed and the Test Journey button will be created. Below, you can see the Test Journey button has been created and the Prepare for Takeoff message directly above it. So here we'll click the Test Journey button to bring up the Testing Summary screen where you can specify the recipients you want to be notified when you test your journey. I want to run a test using my name and my contact information, so I'll simply check the Choose Contacts box, select my name, and hit the Activate button. Shortly after pressing the Test button, you'll see a Test Confirmation button with the recipient's information. Once you have tested a journey and confirmed that it's running the way you intend, you can hit Activate Journey at the bottom of the test results page. After clicking the Activation button, you should see this Activation Successful message. Until now, we've been looking at the Journey Builder screen in Marketing Cloud, which is where you'll find i2 Notiforce to be the most useful. As I mentioned earlier, i2 Notiforce can also be used with Salesforce's other core solutions, Salesforce Sales Cloud and Service Cloud. Let's briefly talk about the use cases for i2 Notiforce on Sales Cloud and Service Cloud. In the case of Sales Cloud, a typical example of where i2 Notiforce might be used is on the order notification feature. This can be utilized by companies that target B2B consumers and that don't have their own commerce site built. In the case of Service Cloud, you can use i2 Notiforce to communicate with customers one-on-one during any stage of the customer service cycle, from customer service history to product service installation and maintenance guides. i2 Notiforce has applications for both B2C and B2B and can be used to send after-sales service or trade-in information after a customer's purchase, or to send complicated service advice that is difficult to convey verbally or that the customer may not remember. You can make your customers feel like they are truly cared for, helping to ensure their loyalty to your brand. So that has been our introduction to the features of i2 Notiforce. Combined with Salesforce core solutions, i2Notiforce has applications across a wide range of industries, from B2C consumer goods to B2B manufacturing. So, how might different industries use i2Notiforce? Well, there are four main use cases, which you can see here on the screen. The first use case is, of course, to promote your product or service. The second is to send after-service, trade-in information, or service consultation information to customers as needed. The third is to filter and send messages only to customers who meet certain criteria. For example, sending promotional messages to customers whose warranties are expiring or whose privacy consent is about to expire. And lastly, you can send pop-up coupons that are to be used in your offline showroom or pop-up stores, encouraging repeat purchases and increasing customer retention. This works not only for products that can be sold offline, but also for products that can't be sold online, such as e-cigarettes or electronic beverages like whiskey. That concludes our introduction to i2Notiforce. If you have any questions or need a solution consultation to determine if i2Notiforce is right for your business, please feel free to contact i2Max at marketing@i2max.co.kr or by phone at +82-02-365-2187. +82 is the country code, so you will only need to dial it if you are outside of Korea. Thank you.